In the meantime, I want to welcome our live stream viewers tuning in here for a Superstar Saturday Showdown indoors on the Oval here at Newred Hobbies. It is pouring outside right now. Bomber is going to lead us off here. We got heat 1 of 2 up. We've got 9 races per round, so going to be a busy afternoon. Looks like my drivers are ready to go. Mr. Kyle, lead them off, followed by Carpenter, Wags, Coleman. All right, marshals, remember, watch your area. Here we go, shake and bake. This is Ocala Bomber. It's a off-road buggy with 17.5 motor. Speed control in the spec/blinky mode. And a full fendered body. Richenberg showing the way out there in that light blue. Rocking the Chevelle. Like he's pushing like a dump truck going into turn 1. Now Carpenter taking over in that white, black, and orange number 99 right behind him. They're swapping back and forth here. It's .003 between them at the line. Last time by. Coleman in third by 1.2, rocking the cheater Mustang body. Wags, tail in the field here. Looks a little loose off of turn 4. Fast lap 6.67. And we resealed the track Monday. Caution in 3, caution in 3. And good job from John avoiding that. Some areas of track a little green for these guys. They've been out here practicing since who knows what time this morning, so should be okay. But I definitely better see some faster lap times in the next round from these guys. These are rookie numbers. Pretty sure my Chevelle could do a 6.4 out there. All right, just past halfway. 220 down, 140 to go. Up next, Ocala Bomber Heat 2. Start heading to staging. Over here in turn 3, put your car down, line up on the ramp behind the driver's stand. Brian Dean, Tim Emery, Mike Raines, Charles Lazat, Phil Edwards, come on down. Carpenter still showing the way, 35 lap pace, not bad, not bad. Fast lap for him is 6.78 in that white 99. Richenberg in the blue. In third now, Coleman taking over that second spot. Richenberg back less than a tenth. Caution in 3, caution in 3. That's going to tighten up the field a little bit. Top 3 separated by 7/10 at the line. Carpenter, Richenberg, Coleman. Wags back about 2 laps right now. .35 seconds. So much for those storms at 3 o'clock today. It's already raining. It's pouring out. 3, 2, 1. That is time, drivers. Keep going, keep going. Looking for Wags to finish out here. And shut it down. Mr. Andy, do you need a bucket? Is it dripping? All right, drivers, hold on a second. We're going to pause for the cause here. All right, boys and girls, sorry about that. You have a roof scheduled to be replaced or fixed or repaired or whatever, but contractor and supply issues right now. All right, looking for a check-in from Mike Rains. Mike Rains, you're in this one. Brian Dean's good. Tim's good. Charles is good. Phil's good. Let's get our marshals out there from the last race. Gonna be Richenberg, Carpenter, Coleman, and Wags. All right, big shout out to Mr. Casey Bass going up on the ladder there, trying to take care of some of that. All right, once again, marshals are from the last race. Should be Richenberg, Carpenter, Coleman, Wags, and Mr. Miles is going to help us out. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to restart that timer. Slow down, guys. Slow down. Let me get Mr. Carpenter where he's going. He's walking down the straightaway instead of through the infield. All right, gentlemen, bring him up speed. You got 2:30 on that clock. Like Brian Dean's gonna need to glue the side of his front tires. Maybe even stiffer spring. All right, somebody yell at Mike Rains. Let him know he's supposed to be up here. All right. It's all good. Still got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Still got 90 plus seconds. All right, let's check in online. If you're watching online, jump in the chat. Let us know who you are, where you're from. This is all part of Mike's plan. He's going to boost your confidence and then hopefully come out and crush it. Oh, look, we're under a flood advisory. Wish I had known that a couple hours ago. I'm kidding. I think I'm going to school for meteorology pretty soon. One of those jobs you can be wrong 90% of the time and still. All right, gentlemen, let's get them lined up. It's going to be Brian Dean, Tim Emery, Mike Rains, Charles Lizotte, and Phil Edwards. Roll them off, gentlemen. Once again, Brian, Tim, Mike, Charles, and Phil. Like Mike's trying to go to the back of the field or something. Not sure here. Here we go. Charles trying to play the smart game here, tailing back a little bit, give himself some clear room. Caution on the back straight, stay low, stay low, stay low, 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 inside, inside. Keep it inside, guys. Marshall on track back there, and we're clear. All right, 30 seconds into this. Charles showing the way out there in the purple and cream. Because that's definitely not gray. I'm sorry. It's not gray. Brian Dean in second right now. Back 1 second. Emery back 2.7 in third. Caution 3. Go high in 3. High in 3. High in 3. And we're clear. That's going to shake things up a little bit. Caution in 1. Stay low in 1. Wag's going to see if he can't jiggle the power switch. Check the battery. And looks like he's got no go. All right, 140 into it. Unfortunate for Tim. Hopefully something simple. Charles showing the way. Caution in 3 and 4. Caution in 3 and 4. Your leader tangled up in that one. Brian Dean in second. Phil Edwards third. Mike Raines fourth. Closest battle between Charles and Brian. Again, Charles running the Camaro here, purple and cream. Brian's got the blue, green, and black. Coming off turn 4. Rock a 34 lap pace here, just off TQ by 0.6. Skeeter watching online says he's in double secret probation. All right, up next, short course late model. Coleman, Gagne, Norton, Ponder to staging. Now Charles on a TQ run here, 35.405. Brian Dean just passed him on the track there. Oh, Brian up on 2 wheels. They're still separated by 4.3 on the clock. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Brian is done. Mike is done. Phil is done. Looking for Charles to finish out here, and he's done. Shut it down. Charles going to set a new TQ, 35.406. You know what? We're going to turn on TQ Light for that. We got 2 heats. We can do it. Brian Dean with 34. Going to put a 5th overall. Phil with 34. Going to line up 6th. Raines with 29. Going to put an 8th. And Emery, tough luck there. Hopefully something simple. All right, let's get them down and checked in, drivers. No hot laps. Check them in and stop. All right, just looking for Coleman, who was just marshaling. Mr. Charles out there to... Oh, Phil beat him on the TQ in that. All right, all my drivers are checked in, looking for marshals. We got 2 out here right now. Looking for Brian and Tim. All right, Brian, just jump in the infield there. We're going to turn these guys loose. All right, roll them off, gentlemen. You got 2 minutes on the clock. Gentlemen, do not stop on that front straightaway. Thank you. Uh-oh. See, that's going to last. I don't know who that is, but it's not sounding good. I think that might be Ponder. We'll find out. All right, looks like the boys are happy with what they have. Roll them off. It's Coleman, Gagnon, Norton, and Ponder. Uh-oh. We still have a couple seconds left here. Once again, Coleman, Gagnon, Norton, and Ponder. All right, things are looking good in here, gentlemen. 4 minutes on the clock. Let's see what these boys can do. Here we go. All right, 45 seconds into this. Coleman showing the way out there in the Mountain Dew scheme. 51. Coming through 3 and 4. That green car, your leader. Oh, and he just gives somebody. I think that was Mark. How you doing? Ponder back 1 second in the fluorescent yellow and black 26. Norton in the red, black, and white. And third, back 8/10. And Gagnon, new fast lap, 7-0 previous lap. Back about a lap at the line. All right, 135 down, 225 to go. Up next, short course late model, Heat 2. Start heading to staging. That's going to be Carpenter, Quanstrom, Richenberg, Lazat. Uh-oh, Norton having an issue. Stay low in the back, guys. Stay low in the back. Caution out of 4, guys. Caution out of 4. Tony. All right, all right, all right. Coleman last time by with a 6-3, backs up with a 6-7. Thank you, Deacon. Uno momento for our Spanish-speaking friends. Coleman, Ponder, Gagne, back 2 laps. Norton out after 15 on a 36-lap run here for David Coleman in that Mountain Dew 51. Ponder behind him at the line by 4.8. Gagne back 2 laps. Almost 3 now. 20 seconds to go. Once again, Heat 2, short course late model. He should be in staging. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. And shut it down. David Coleman going to set the early TQ 36.404. Ponder with 35 laps. Gagne with 32. And Norton out after 15. All right, next group. Let's get them down and checked in. I gotta give Charles some guff here. Like, he's in the next race. He goes the farthest place to Marshall, which I do appreciate it. I appreciate you going down there. I'll talk to you later about it. Charles, you're in this race. Yeah, you're in this race. That's what I was saying. You walked the furthest down. Oh, he's got his car out here. Thank you, sir. He's sinking him ahead. That's why I like you so much. All right, Tony's hanging out here. Right in the firing line. Coleman's coming on out. Where Gagne went. Ponder's coming on out. All right, gentlemen, jump in the infield, and we're going to turn these boys loose. Oh, there's Mr. Norton. Thank you, sir. All right, gentlemen. Well, let's bring them up to speed. You got 90 seconds on that clock. Sorry about that. Big Cheese calling in here. All right, the order is John, Deacon, Kyle, and Charles. All right, TQ 36. That's what they're aiming for. Woo, Richenberg bouncing through 4. All right, 30 seconds into it. Richenberg showing the way out there in that black number 5. Charles Lazer in second, that purple and cream. Carpenter put the fear into him when he was going to let him pass. Carpenter to third. Oh, he was up on 2 wheels. Now, Deacon might be taking over that third spot. Yes, he does, by 7/10 at the line there. So Deacon in the black, silver, and green, your third place car. Carpenter in the white, black, and orange, number 99 in fourth. $130 down, $230 to go. Up next, tracks is Mud Boss. Got a mix in that one. We got a couple of the new tracks as modifieds, and we got a Salvas Mud Boss. Halfway. Still on a TQ pace here for a top 2. 37 laps, rocking out right now. Fast lap of 6.3. Oh no, go high in the front straight. Carpenter is coming up a little short here. This is not the first time. He thought he had this problem fixed, but apparently it's not the driver that needs a performance enhancement, it's the vehicle. Richenberg dropping a 6.21 last time by. Here he comes through 3 and 4. Let's see what he's got now. Another 6.5. Charles behind him by 1.4 at the line. Quanstrom back up battle lap right, meow. Make that almost 2 laps. A good thing for Carpenter, that's going to put him, well, at least not dead last. .28 seconds. Richenberg over Lazat by 1.5. Oh, man. It's like Deacon was trying to give him the right away, and Charles couldn't figure out which way to go there. Costing him some time. Back 2.5 now. If you're new to RC, Charles has been running maybe 6 months or somewhere between 6 and 9 months, and he's out there turning it up. Deacon's done. Richenberg's done. Charles is done. And shut it down at the line there. Looks like Richenberg died, but he held on by .045 for the new TQ. 37.405. 0.0 to a 0.1. I'm not even going to get deeper than that. Quanstrom with 34, going to put it 5th overall. All right, Traxxas Modifieds, come on down. Let's get them down and checked in, gentlemen. Don't forget, free pizza party here for our racers. If you're signed up to race, Uncle Mike down there, just check him out. He's got some free pizza. You're going to need something to wash that down with, so please stay hydrated out there. Uh-oh. What do we lose? Battery connector? Oh, it's pinion. Well, that's better than losing power now. All right, looking for a check-in from Daryl. Daryl Trevor, you're in this one. Daryl, you're in this race. Daryl, you're in this race. All right, drivers, let's bring them up to speed. You got 75 seconds on the clock. All right, gentlemen, the order is going to be Daryl, Chris, and Steve. Let's roll them off. All right, transponder's looking good, gentlemen. Here we go. Don't worry, he's on his own clock. Got to get across the line before everybody else. And we're off and running. And right now, 40 seconds into this, Chris Thompson showing the way. Chris in the orange and white. Steve in second in the black number 9. Oh, Steve going for a tumble. Chris Thompson on a 33-lap run going right now. Steve on a 28, Daryl on a 23. Up next, Buggy Late Model. Start heading this way. Gonna be Ponder, Norton, Bass, Scapano, Reigns. All right, run down some fast laps here. Vasquez now with the fast lap, 7:107. Thompson 7:187, and Darrell with an 8 flat. Once again, Buggy Late Model, you're up in just over a minute. Caution in 2, caution in 2. Caution in 3 and 4. Stay high through 3 and 4. Four seconds. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. Oh, caution in 4, caution in 4. Stay high through 4. Chris is done, Steve is done, and Darrell is done. Shut it down. Chris Thompson going to set that early TQ, 33,404. Steve with 29, Darrell with 24. All right, Buggy Late Model, let's get him down and checked in. Sorry, guys, no in-car camera today. Slow him down, guys. Check him in, no laps. Check him in, no laps. All right, just waiting on Tony to get checked in. My marshals are starting to head on out there. Mr. Steve, we are going to need a volunteer to help us out with this one. Once again, I need one volunteer to help us out. Deacon, okay. All right, Mr. Darrell will be out here in just a minute. All right, gentlemen, let's roll them off. You got a minute 45 on the clock. Caution 4, caution 4. Stay low and 2, low and 2. All right, caution 1 and 2. All right, looking for Darrell to come on out, Marshall. Caution 4. All right, gentlemen, let's get them in order. It's going to be David Ponder, Danny Norton, Casey Bass, Tony Scapano, Mike Raines. Lead card, the orange 26. One job. One job. Here we go. And we're off and running. Casey Bass looking to unleash that beast, and he gets by Danny now. Dropping a 6-1 that time by. He's going to get underneath Ponder. No, he's not going to be able to get it done until exit of 4. Does the over-under on Tony. Bass out in front now with room to work here on a 39-lap pace at the moment. New fast lap, 6-0 in that white-green. Number 5. Ponder in the orange 26 back. Oh, Raines now to second by 2.3. Ponder behind him by a 10th. Norton back less than a 10th. Scapano. Looks like he might be about a lap behind him. All right, fast laps. Casey Bass 5.91. Mike Raines just dropped a 6.28. Norton 6.33. Ponder 6.30. Scapano 6.83. Caution in 4, caution in 4. And it's clear. Caution in 4, caution in 4. Stay high off of 4, high off of 4. He's done, he's done. Now pick him up. Look at the left side. Left rear. And I've seen some left rear camera in my time, but that looks more like it's hanging down. Hopefully a simple fix. Casey showing the way by a lap and change over Danny Norton. Mike Raines back 9/10 of the line in third. Ponder behind them by 4.5. 45 seconds to go. Up next, Slash Street. Anthony, Bob, Mark, David, and Kyle. "15 seconds. Bass still showing the way on a 39. 4 flat. Needs 3/10 here for that extra lap. That is time. Drivers race it out. Casey's done. Ponder's done. Danny's done. Mike is done. Shut it down, gentlemen. Casey Bass setting that early TQ 39 and 4 flat. Reigns with 37. Norton 37. Both with 403. Difference of .028 there between those two. Great run, guys. And Ponder with 36. All right, guys, throw your cards on the table. Head back out the track to Marshall and Slash Street. Let's get them checked in. All right, Mr. Bass is out there looking for my other Marshalls. Once again, guys, you can put your cards on the table here right at the side of the track and go back to Marshall. Got a lot of racing to do tonight. All right, Mr. Ponder's going down the other end, looking for Mr. Tony to help him out down there. In the meantime, we're going to turn these drivers loose. You got 80 seconds on the clock. Stay high on the one, high on the one. And we're clear. All right, looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. The orders: Anthony, Bob, Mark, David, and Kyle. All right, transponders all looking good. 4 minutes on that clock. Here we go. Caution down the front, caution down the front. Stay low, inside, inside, inside. Caution on the back straight. Bay door, the sliding door, guys. Marshall, sliding door, back straight. Stay low, low, low. Caution on the back, stay low, inside, inside. Stay low, inside. Stay high through four, high through four. Nice catch. All right, 120 down, 2:35 to go. David Davis showing the way out there in the fluorescent yellow. Richenberg in second in the black number 5. Stay low through 3 and 4. Remember, guys, just pick the cars up and get out of the way. We're moving too fast to be just flipping them over. Pick them up and get out of the way. Stay low through 2, low through 2. Low on, stay high in the back straight. High off of 2, high off of 2. Oh no, looks like somebody's having problems there with the left rear. Oh, it's not facing the right way. That one's done. And I think that was Bob. David Davis showing the way on a 32-lap run here. Richenberg behind him by a lap and change. Gagne, new fast lap. Last time by 6.9 for the group. Back 2 laps in third. Anthony behind him by a lap. And Bob out after 10. Up next, Mod Sprint. Let's get them staging. Watch the replay. Gonna be Casey, Matthew, Kyle. We got some sprint car action tonight. Gagne with a 6.79 new fast lap for the group out there. Caution through 2. Stay low through 2. Low through 2. And I think that's Anthony having some trouble now. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Gagne is done. David is done. And Richenberg is done. Shut it down. All right, while we're waiting for these guys to get out there, I'm going to check out my bingo card. If you're following along online, check the link in the description, generate your own card, and play along. Just for giggles, right? Meow. Holy. I got a rain delay on mine. Boom. All right, look for these boys to get down and checked in. All right, this should be the fastest class out here today, but you never know. They got the high CG with those wings and whatnot, so. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got just over a minute here. No, Richenberg is trying to run every class out there. I think David's down there. I got Mark and Bob down here. Not going to have Anthony out there. We're going to need a volunteer marshal to help us out. Need one more at the far end, please. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate it. Caution out of 4, guys. Caution out of 4. Got a little... Mark. No. There you go. I'm going to give a minute's grace here for Kyle. He's trying to run 4 classes today. He's trying to get out of marshalling, but... So this could be the most exciting race of the night, or the next class, because that's our sportsman class. Got 6 of them out there today. That ought to be interesting. All right, gentlemen, do not park those cars on the straightaway. You're just going to get hit and smashed up. All right, gentlemen, let's get them in order. Your order is going to be Casey Bass, Matthew DeVries, Kyle Richenberg. Casey rocking the green and white. Matt's running the white number 11. And Kyle in the gray and orange. All right, gentlemen, 4 minutes on that clock. Here we go, shake and bake. Woo! Bass up on 2 wheels. Wheelie time out of Kyle Richenberg. Oh, Matthew almost clipping the turn 1 pipe, sends it out to the wall and has to roll it over. All right, Bass down to a 5.8. Richenberg with a 6.19 that time by. Matthew has a 6.3. Richenberg showing the way out there in the green and orange, or gray and orange, excuse me. 6.15 last time by, now a 6.10. 39 lap pace going here for Kyle. Casey with a 5.86 on lap 4. Back 5.9 at the line. Matthew behind him by about a lap here. With a fast lap of a 6.32. And there he is. Long lap there. Caution in 2. $140 down, $220 to go. Up next, sportsmen start heading to staging. And looks like Matt's getting some ball cup remediation over there in turn 2. Bass with a 5.70 last time by. Richenberg another new fast lap of a 6.10. Richenberg still holding on to lead though by a lap. Caution 4. And we're clear. Richenberg coming back with a couple of 6.0s. Uh-oh, looks like Matt has some issues. The power came loose or something happened. It just decided to go straight. Hopefully get that fixed for next race. Richenberg stepping it up another notch here. 5.91. 39 lap pace, 4.02. Not quite as fast as our buggy late models just yet, but they're really close. Oh, 45 seconds to go. Richenberg, new fast lap, 5.87. Still holding on that lead by 2 laps. And that's going to tighten up here a little bit. 10 seconds to go. And Richenberg looks like he might have a problem. That is time, drivers. All that space out there, and they just have to collide. That's it anyway. Shut it down. Shut it down. Richenberg going to hold on. 38.405. Bass with 37. Matthew out after 16. All right, we are going to need a couple volunteer marshals to help out with this one. We have a 6-car sportsman class. Once again, six cars out here in sportsman. We are going to need a couple extra marshals. All these guys got some experience on some of our tracks here, so not like they're coming out cold turkey or anything. All right, everybody stop. All right, I need Mr. Anthony and only Anthony to check in. All right, everybody else get away from the line. Just get away from it. You need to be 10 feet away from that line, whatever it is. All right, Mr. Miles, check in for me. Thank you, sir. Mr. Andy Williams. I don't think that's Andy. Is that you in the little car? All right. I saw the little one looking at it, and I'm like, oh, he's driving it. All right, Brian Hardigan. I don't think he's out there yet. All right, Jack Williams, cross the line. All right, he's good. And Mr. Sawyer, check in one more time for me. Awesome. Everybody straight there. To give Brian a chance to get up there. I want to thank my volunteer marshals for coming out for this one. Really appreciate it. This is a fresh blood in RC right here. All right, as soon as we get Brian checked in, we're going to turn you guys loose for about a minute. Get some hot laps in here. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. I'm going to add on a couple seconds here. You got a solid minute to practice. Caution in one, caution in one. Uh-oh, I'm hearing a body tuck. Right rear, Chris, right rear. Check the body, right rear. Like he's good to go. Just FYI, we are going to take a 20-minute break after this. It's going to be a solid 20-minute break between rounds. The track will be open for at least 10 of those minutes. All right, gentlemen, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. All right, Mr. Bryan is going to be our lead car in this. He's the Traxxas Modified over there in turn 2, followed by Anthony Smothers, Jack Williams 3, Andy Williams 4, Miles Lazat 5, and Sawyer going to be last. Roll it off, Brian. And Brian, Anthony, Jack, Andy, Miles, and Sawyer. Slow it down a little bit, Brian. I'm going to get Mr. Sawyer to catch up here. All right, here we go. And we're off and running. And it looks like Anthony's got himself a bomber out there now. Oh, and I think Jack's got a little body tuck. Caution on the front straight. And looks like it's cleared itself up. Caution in 3. Caution in 3. Stay low in the 3, drivers. Low in the 3. I know Miles has a fast hot rod out there. I have a feeling this might be the Miles and Anthony show or the Anthony and Miles show. Brian out there getting some too. He's throwing some elbows. At the line, 1 minute in this, Anthony Smothers showing the way. Going into turn 1 and 2. Miles beating up on Andy there a little bit. Letting him back by. Appreciate it. Good sportsmanship. Woo! Oh, Andy driving across the lane there. Looks like he might have a steering issue. Check the steering link on that. Make sure it's not jammed. It's Anthony, Miles, Jack, Brian, Andy, Sawyer at the line here. Caution down the back straight. Caution on the back straight. Stay low, stay low, stay low. One at the start finish line. Matt behind you. Matt behind you. Matt behind you. No, it looks like Miles might have a little issue with the body. Caution on the back straight. Like Jack steering issues terminal for this race. Hopefully we can get it sorted out. Trying to fix Miles right now. Anthony's showing the way. Trying to figure out what body he's got on that. Looks like a Charger. Jack in second. Jack rocking the rally car. Brian in third. The Traxxas modified. Back a lap and change here. Sawyer in fifth here. Going to be bumping up a spot here next time by, hopefully. You heard her there, 1 to go. Oh, no. Somebody off track there, and that was Sawyer, I think. Once again, 20-minute break. We're going to start round 2 at 3:05. Excuse me, 3:15. No, what am I looking at here? Sorry, 3. Wow. 3:05. Give or take. Caution down the front straight. Caution down the front straight. $14 seconds. Anthony, Jack, Brian at the line here. Caution on the back straight. Stay high on the back. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Keep going, keep going. Jack is done. Brian is done. Caution in 2. Miles is done. Anthony's done. Looking for Sawyer to finish out here in this stadium truck. And shut it down. Anthony Smothers setting that TQ 30 laps. Jack with 28. Brian 25. Miles and Sawyer with 15. All right, we're going to call it 250. We're going to get started up at 3:15. 3:15. Round 2, 3:15. Track will be open for practice for about 10 minutes.